What's up, 20 somethings? This is Gabe with another episode talking about my 20s. And in today's episode, I want to follow up on the Duolingo process and share my experience on how that is going and what I learned so far about the platform. Let's see what we got for today. So Duolingo is an online learning platform that allows you to learn many languages. I'm currently focused on Spanish, but as I said in the last episode, there is a surprise, which will be that I will be learning French right after I finish my Spanish course. And today I want to walk you guys through my progress for the past 13 days. And yeah, let's keep going. The first thing, I have my notebook here with some notes for what I want to do it. I use the web version a little bit more. I just feel like it's easier to type, and the phone helps you a little bit with autocorrection, and I don't want that. I want 100% my skills put in place. So I'll walk you through the online version, and I got a very interesting questions asking what is the best way of following through and learning the process. So I will walk you through that as well. Let me turn the lights on real quick. There you go. Okay, navigate through web version. Check mark. Okay, so you have a few tabs here. First one is learn. So just, every lesson you have available. And as you see here, it's like broken. I completed all of them, but they're broken, meaning that I did it so far ago that Duolingo understands that I need a little bit more practice for that. So that's what this broken thing means. Next one, you see that I've been doing all of them to 5, and then I move on. And I'm currently on number 3, crowns on greetings. So I pretty much mastered the first castle, I'll call it that. And it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool that it allows you to see your progress, and you can choose. Like, I could go all the way down, and as you remember from the previous video, I took the placement test and I was placed right here, and I could keep it going and master all 1 crowns all the way down, and then go back and repeat. And that is the question in place. What do you do? And I say you do whatever feels right to you, because for me, I like the repetition part of it because it gets into my brain and it does not let me forget. But if I go all the way down and then I go back up, I'll kind of forget. So I'd rather just keep it going. There is not that feeling of progress going because you don't move way too fast. Like, I'm still only here, but I really mastered those skills. And then every day I try to start with a practice round that allows you to recover from those broken screens there. So you get the perfect, you really mastered the skills. Let's move on to the side here. This is the league. So I won Silver League from the past week. The league ends on Sunday, and I won. Tim was the guy that was competing side by side, but I took one day and I did a lot. As you can see here, there were some days that I just did a lot of practice to pass over Tim, and I ended up with a win. So congrats me. But yeah, you can see your XP progress, your daily goal. I set my daily goal as 50 XP per day, which is the max you can go, but I always try to do a little bit more than that just to get some extra practice. You can see a whole week of progress here. What else? Here's the current one. I'm on Gold League, and it's still 6 days and 11 hours, 8 minutes left. You can see that the first 10 people get promoted to the next league. And that is my goal, but my goal for now is to win every league because, it's the beginning. I know I want to push it hard. So that's how the leagues work. What else? Some ads here. That's how Duolingo makes money and allows free education out there. Achievements. I'm going to click into achievements and we're going to see them all. But also here you can see that I have friends that I can follow them and follow their progress. So that kind of pushes me to be better at it. And then just some extra stuff, you can link to Facebook, so you can find friends from Facebook in there, send invitations and all that kind of stuff. But let's look at achievements. So you click view all, and these are my achievements so far. I'm not gonna go through all of them, but it's pretty much like small milestones that allow you to measure your progress and see if you are on the right track. For example, streaks, XP earned, words learned, the crown, so how many lessons you completed, and the champion, advanced to the Sapphire League, which is my next goal, and I'm on the way to there. It just started this week, but I'm gonna work hard and get that going. But as you see, I already completed a lot of them, like to be friends with somebody, to complete lessons on the weekend, add a photo and all of that. So if you're interested in setting up your Duolingo profile, let me know in the comments, because I would love to hear your thoughts and see if the content I'm making is useful for you. I hope it is, because I'm having fun doing it. As you can see again, my friends. So let's go back to learn. We completed this part, this whole main screen of Duolingo. The next part I want to show you guys is the stories. Duolingo has some stories for you to walk through them and just learn the language in a kind of real life conversation, just a little story. When I was learning English, I learned a lot through reading stories, listening to stories, and it's something that brings value and it's interesting for you to just follow through. Not only kind of learn the language, learn the grammar, and that's it. It gets kind of boring, but if you have a story and some characters and people involved and just the whole environment, it's just fun. So I can complete one. Let's do one. Let's do the first one, and I was waiting for it. And as you can see, you unlock the stories by completing the stories, but also by completing courses. So if you complete all of those, like all of those are available for me, but I have to go and complete them in order, and it's by level of hard, like how hard it is. But let's complete the good morning real quick, and I'm gonna speed it up, maybe not. She said buenos dias. I'm just gonna shut up and let the story tell itself.
Héctor está en casa con su esposa María.
Buenos días, María.
Buenos días, mi amor.
My love. And then throughout the story, he asks you some questions to see if you're following through, and you can get some just content and feedback on that, whatever they're talking about.
¿Dónde está mi libro de inglés?
¿Perdón?
Tengo un examen de inglés en la universidad.
Examen de inglés.
Necesito mi libro.
María, tu libro está aquí, en la mesa.
Perdón, mi amor, estoy cansada.
Cansada, tired.
¿Quieres café?
Sí, por favor.
¿Con o sin leche?
And these things they're talking about, I actually learned on the lessons. So it's good to complete lessons, go in the stories and try to follow through. And it's just more content for you, just a different way of learning, so you don't get bored by doing the same thing over and over.
¿Con o sin leche?
Sin leche.
Aquí está.
María pone azúcar en el café. Ella bebe
Su café.
su café. ¡Ay, no!
¿Qué?
Eso es sal, no es azúcar.
María, estás muy cansada.
Sí, necesito más café. Con azúcar, no con sal.
My mom once, she was making some dessert and she got confused and put salt instead of sugar. And man, it was disappointing. I was so ready for the dessert, but we had to postpone that. Anyways, she put salt in her coffee. And this starts pretty easy, but gets complex, and it's fun. And then it just selects the pair, so you see if you know what word in Spanish relates to the one in English. And then as you complete it, it gets gold, so it means you earned it. Moving on, you have some discussion boards. I'm not gonna go too much detail in it, but if you ever have any questions or if you want to create engagement in the Duolingo platform, you can go ahead and search the popular, you can comment on it, you can look for new, You can look for the ones you're following, or you can go ahead and create the new one for you. You can find different subscriptions, but automatically it goes troubleshooting for me in English, because English is my main language on Duolingo, Spanish and English, because these are the two languages I told Duolingo I can speak. So it just automatically puts me in there, and I can interact with the community like that. The next one, and maybe the last one, I don't know, let's see how long this will take, but it's the shop. So as we saw on the previous episode, we have the lingots. It was a boom, mind-blowing experience for me, because I learned that lingots is Duolingots. These are, currencies you earn, and on the app it's called gems, but on the web version it's called lingots, and I have 97. So you gain them by completing lessons, completing stories, practice, or anything that you are learning, and you're rewarded for that. So you can either click go to shop or shop. I'm gonna click on shop, and then maybe soon I'm gonna try Duolingo Plus and share with you guys. So if you're interested in it, leave it in the comments and leave a like, please. Oh, subscribe. It's very cool. We gained a lot of subscribers after I posted the first video. So I want to see how many subscribers we can get with this video. Share with your friends. But here, I already have some powered ups. So it's pretty much a streak freeze is if I lose my streak, it will save me for 1 day without canceling my streak. And double or nothing, it's just you keep a 7-day streak, and whatever lingots or gems you gain from that, you double that. So it's just more ways of making the cash quick. But there's some things I want to show you guys. Okay, so my phone ran out of storage and I lost part of the video. I'm gonna share the whole screen, but let's keep it going before it runs out of storage again. But one thing, it's only available on the web version, is a time practice. So I'm gonna go ahead and get it for 10 lingots. I'm buying that, and I'll have access to that forever. So it's pretty much, they run a timer and they give you as many exercises as you can. So you have that time limit, and you just want to make as many as you can. And two things I truly want to do is learn idioms and proverbs, because these are just like things that really get you in the culture of the language you're in. So idioms and proverbs, it costs 30. I'm gonna buy it. And then flirting, because that was cringy again. Oh my god. That was stupid. I'm sorry. Hey, but anyways, hit me up in the comments below. But I want to learn to flirt and Spanish, so let's see what happens. Buy it, and I'll show you where you can find it. But you just go and learn. That was cringy. I'm still thinking of that. And they're right here. So I don't know how long these will take. It was different when I did it back in the day, but back in the days a year ago. And you have access to them here, and you can do whenever you want. I'm gonna save that for another video, for this video to not be too long, but I think that is it. There's some other things. You can go and click words, and you can see the words you learn and what it is. And you truly can take Duolingo to a different level, and that's what I want to do when I get to the harder lessons. Is you not only do the lessons, but you take notes and you try to understand and you write it down and you practice the grammar, which Duolingo doesn't do that too much, but they give you background information. As I share in a different video, you can click on tips for each of the lessons, and you will have some tips on how to perform, how to learn the language. So I think that is it. Practice. You can click here to practice, and now it will give me two options. One for practice, just normal, and one with the time practice. As you can see, two. This one was not available before. So that is it. Oh guys, ended up that my phone had no storage at all, and it didn't record again. Like when I deleted it, it just stopped recording again. So too bad. Here I am now to apologize and say I'm so sorry. I have a backup audio and I have my screen recording. So I hope you enjoyed that you just watched, and enjoy my view too. And with no further ado, I'm so sorry again. It won't happen next time, and I hope you enjoyed. So subscribe, like, leave me some encouragement words, because I'm very, very, very upset about that. But it happens to all of us, and we gotta live and learn. Ciao, hasta luego.